This is the reason we don't want Sharia law in Nigeria. This is Afghanistan. Afghanistan is being governed through Sharia law by Taliban members. Now, in Afghanistan today, this is what is going on. I'll be listening them to you. Under the current Taliban regime, there is no longer a fixed minimum marriage age for girls. Eligibility is now linked to the onset of poverty, which can be as young as 9. Remember, Afghanistan women officially lost all rights to live freely because of Sharia law. Women are strictly prohibited from entering public parks, gyms, beauty salons, sports clubs, national parks, amusement parks, and any other recreational spaces. Women have been removed from government and political life and are banned from most jobs. For example, if Sharia law comes in Nigeria, Natasha them, all these our women, even our president's wife, they are not going to be in politics in Nigeria. They may no longer attend university or study past the 6th grade. Remember, they are not going to go to school. They are not going to go to school to that extent where you cannot say, yes, you are a woman like Mrs. Ngozo Konji-Iweala and them. There will be nothing like that in future. Women's shelters and many protections for victims of domestic violence were dismantled. Afghan women have little or no legal protection from domestic violence under Taliban Sharia law. Just like that other man that was punching the wife that has been arrested, there will be nothing like that. They can scatter you, they can break your bones. And the prophet also told a man who broke the bones of the wives and other things, the prophet said that he should go and collect the gardens and other things and pursue that wife. It was the man that said, this is too much, I don't break the bones, I beat this woman mercilessly. He said, pursue him. Get the point. So they go basbose you and nothing will happen. Don't have rights. Under Sharia law governed by the Taliban, women are prohibited from speaking, singing, or otherwise being heard in public spaces. Woman cannot sing. Just cover your face like that. Nobody don't. You just be like a pigeon where they carry put for. No talk. If you talk, they go what? I no talk. Then women must cover their faces in public. Like this, you must be a masquerade in public. Only men go they carry their face, they waka. And sometimes men wey wan do krokere movement, they go cover their face like this and go do krokere movement. Come back. You just know that one. Afghan women face strict restrictions on leaving home or going outside without a male guardian, also known as a mahram. So you must go out with a male person. It can be 5 years old boy guiding 20 years old girl or even 30 years old girl, but it is believed that 5 years old boy is wiser than you as a woman. You know nothing. You allow it to happen in your country in the first place. Women are also barred from traveling abroad without a legitimate reason and a male custodian. So you cannot travel abroad without somebody must be following you. It can be your younger brother, it can be your elder brother, it can be anybody. May they no go knock you up way. Under Sharia law, women are not allowed to drive. So you cannot drive. That's your husband cannot buy car for you. That's what it means. And maybe you cannot drive, but somebody can drive you anyway. That's if your husband value you. Now, a lack of female health workers combined with ban on women studying or working in medicine means that many women cannot be treated as they are prohibited from seeing male doctors. Remember, before now I told you that they are not allowed to go to school like university. You get the point? So imagine if women are not allowed to go to university. Tell me how they can become a medical doctor or nurse or other medical practitioner that can examine women's body to know when they are due for giving birth and other things, because male doctors are not allowed to treat female, to treat women. You get the point now? So women can die out of some complications, some things. That's just what I want to tell you. But men can be treated. Books authored by women have been stripped from library and the bookstores shelves. So women knowledge should not come in the first place. They should not come in the first place. Women are treated like dogs. So that is why we don't want Sharia in Nigeria. You have seen the reason we don't want Sharia, because they said what will happen to you before you learn something. Then the wise one said, I'm going to learn from what's happened to another person. So Nigerians today is supposed to learn from what happened to Afghanistan people, supposed to learn what's happened to Afghan women. So anybody who is telling you that Sharia law should be established in Nigeria is the enemy, is our enemy, is our enemy. Tell me a country where women are not allowed to do anything. Tell me how that country will work. We value women. We value umada. Umada are important to us. We value umada. We value women. We don't want Sharia. Sharia is not part of our culture. Thank you and God bless you. One love.